Social Security numbers, created, directed, and produced by Reverend Dr. Dikki Mullen. In this video, Dr. Mullen will look at the Social Security numbers from a numerologist's point of view and talk about how the numbers in various configurations affect us in our lives.
This is astrologer Dikki Mullen coming to you from downtown Orlando, Florida, with a study of astronumerology, the numbers and the stars, and how that links to one of your most important points of identity, your personal Social Security number. The Social Security number, one of the most important numbers to each of us aside from the birth date. It's used throughout one's life, and it becomes almost like a signature. Nearly everybody can reel off their Social Security numbers, and understanding the numeric vibration of your personal Social Security number can be extremely helpful in understanding the cycles and influences around your occupation and niche and status in society. It's very easy to analyze too. Simply write down this familiar number, all of the digits, and keep adding them together until just a single digit remains. For example, suppose your number is, and this isn't a real number, I don't think it's 319-03-6681. The Social Security numbers have 9 digits. Adding and adding up 3 plus 1 plus 9 plus 0 plus 3 plus 6 plus 6 plus 8 plus 1. Give it a try, you'll get 37. Add the 3 and the 7 to get a 10, and the 1 plus 0 is a 1. The Social Security number would be vibrating at the number 1. Now, there are 9 basic digits, and they each correlate with planetary and astrological energies. There are some different systems of astronumerology. With a study this ancient, there's some different thoughts, but these are the ones that I believe in and use. If you have a different idea about planetary correlations with the numbers, and your Social Security number happens to be impacted with that, go ahead and experiment. The number 1, I relate to the sun and the sign of Leo. As our example shows, suppose that you have that number as your number. It shows that you have to be a leader at work. You want to be a decision maker in a position where you can have some autonomy. You're likely to be seen as a colorful extrovert around your place of employment, also proud and ambitious. And to be more successful, study the sun sign in your birth chart. That's easy. That's the familiar birth sign we all know. And the house cusp ruled by Leo will reveal your vocational aptitudes. Suppose the number adds up to 2. 2 relates to the moon in the birth chart and the sign of Cancer. The right relationships with co-workers, teamwork is accented here. This is the archetypal team player. Emotions and moods will profoundly affect career. Overly sensitive, conscientious at work. You have to be careful to have a little bit of a thick skin, not take things too personally. A family-owned business, work near the waterfront, or in the public relations field or the service industry would be really suitable. And being patient and genteel at work, usually people with a 2 number are quite well liked by coworkers. Look at the moon in your birth chart and the house cusp ruled by Cancer. That will show you where and how to be successful at work. The number 3 relates to Jupiter and Sagittarius, and this is identified with enthusiasm, an upbeat approach to work. There's an ability to make work fun, something of a game, happiness. Your social life might tie in with a job somehow, maybe getting a job as a coach or a swim instructor. Gambles, educated risks, and expansion are always keynotes. There's a desire to delegate power and take some free time, luxurious and comfortable working environments, jobs tied in with either education or travel would be suitable. Look at the house cusp ruled by Sagittarius and the planet Jupiter in your birth chart for more information about career direction. Next is Social Security number that adds up to 4. Oh, I won't tell you my own number, but this happens to be mine. Saturn and Capricorn relate to the 4. Think of the sides of the square and think about geometric shapes related to the numbers. That can be a helpful way to go a little bit further. This is practical, and there's a very strong work ethic here, and being so devoted to responsibilities that often a working vacation will cut short regular vacation time, and there's a solid, serious attitude toward the 4 Social Security number. You like to build for the future, maybe build a business, and you probably started working very early, very young in life. There's a conservative approach here. Look at natal Saturn in your chart and the house cusp ruled by Capricorn for further insight. 5 is a Social Security number, rules both the signs Gemini and Virgo and the planet Mercury. Humor and good communication, variety, travel will all be good elements here. You might have a dual career, have several jobs at once. Multitasking in your career can be your special style, and flexibility at work in all different ways with working hours, working environments can tie in here. There's a mercurial quality. Look at Mercury by sign and the house cusps ruled by Gemini and Virgo for specific ideas about where and when and how to work. The number 6 is ruled by Venus and the signs of Taurus and Libra and is identified with social work, the arts, working with children, decorating, interior decorators, real estate, mediation, and diplomacy. Peacemaker, troubleshooter is your role at work. A pretty environment, a pleasant place and comfortable, combining a little bit of food, afternoon tea or lunch or dinner with work can be especially effective. Look at the house cusps ruled by Taurus and Libra and natal Venus in your birth chart to see where and how to have a satisfying career. The number 7 is related to Uranus and Aquarius. 7 is always a mystical, exclusive, and unusual number. Think of the 7 days of the week. The chakras in the body are the major ones, the notes in the musical scale, and work related to New Age or metaphysical positions or religion. Also astrology and counseling, detective work, science, and research can be suitable. Also computer and other highly technical jobs might appeal to you. Look at natal Uranus in the birth chart and the house cusps ruled by both Capricorn and Aquarius, particularly Aquarius for further guidance. 8 relates to Neptune and Pisces. With the 8 as a number, you could do well handling money, working in a bank or insurance environment or an accounting office. A big corporation could give you a lucky break. Also, there is sensitivity to different rungs on the corporate ladder and how to uplift everything to the highest possible standards. The planet Neptune is very dual and changeable, also working with dreams and the arts, dance, and psychic phenomena could be another completely different career path that would go well with the 8. Look at natal Neptune and the house cusp ruled by Pisces for more insights here. Finally, the 9 goes with Mars and Pluto. Look at the houses ruled by Aries and Scorpio. Self-confidence and strength will be important. Careers for which you are well qualified and prepared will do well. The military can be a very good career avenue here. And also anything that allows you to compete and become a specialist. This is astrologer Dikki Jo Mullen with ideas about how the birth chart, astronumerology combined can provide an easy and helpful guide if you're making a midlife career shift, looking for a second career or job, or just starting your working life. There's a tremendous amount of valuable energy here just by looking at your Social Security number.